monitoring room from the headquarters of the National Election Authority. We're the first day of the second phase we have received 86 complaints in 34 constituencies. The complaints have been introduced from women and men. There are 86 complaints. Most of them were due to the gatherings of voters and also for the crowded and some other complaints are for distributing money, and also concerning the dealing with the voters. Others were quarrels. They are 86 complaints, and through our the parties in Sirsa Layan, the polling station did not open on time at 9 a.m. Also, in Qalyubiya, it was it gathers 50,000 votes. So it was going, the election process was going on very slowly. Also in other constituencies, they were gathering buses to gather the voters to transport them and to deliver them to the polling station. Also complaints in Abu al-Aila, and they prevented the assistance for the candidates to enter to the polling station. So after this they let them go in the Faisal in Cairo, in Faisal committee in El Suez Governorate. Also, it was a very crowded committee. The polling station was very crowded, and that's why there were no place for the assistants to. Also, the party of the Egyptian Society Party, they found that they are leading the voters in order to vote for a specific candidate. Also, the Voice of People Party, also in El Abur, they discovered that they were complaining that they were getting buses in order to gather the citizens and to take them to the polling station. Also, the Voice of People Party also complained that there was a person standing behind the candidate, and they discovered that it was her son. Also, polling box, ballot box was not covered. The Democratic Egyptian Party have complained that the head of the polling station found that a voter, she was a woman, and she has put an empty paper inside the ballot box. The Development Party also in Sharabia have found that the candidates of the assistant of the candidate in the legislative party also have complained to the General Committee of the polling stations. They made a live coverage from that was rumors, and the event, the accident did not happen. In Helwan also there was complaints that they were taking the numbers of the voters, but when we contacted the head of the polling station, he dismissed this complaints. Also in El Sharqiya Governorate, the voting process was going on very slowly, and they dismissed the employee. She was a woman, and she was kicked off the station because also the National Front Party in Al-Yub, they complained because some was preventing people to cast their ballots, and everything was going after this very smoothly. The Conference Party in Al-Sharqiya Governorate, they have they did not allow for the assistance of the nominees and the candidates to participate in monitoring the election process. The National Front Party in El Ismailia complained of a very crowded polling station, and that's why the election process was going on very slowly. Also the Conference Party also in Sharqiya Hassaniya, they closed the polling station because it was overcrowded, and he closed the polling station for minutes, but he resumed the work after this. The National Front also complained in Al-Sadat school. It was going on, the election process going on very slowly because it was a very crowded polling station. The National Front Party also complained in North Sinai. They also complained of the overcrowded polling stations. Also the complaints in the Aqaliya from the National Front Party, also the Conference Party in Al-Sharqiya. The security have closed the school and did not allow the voters to enter, But we have contacted the head of the polling station, and he dismissed all this as lies, and he said that the school is opened and no one have closed the school. The National Front Committee complained of that these are all the complaints from the parties. Now we are going to follow up on the election process. Please tell me details on what has taken place. Chancellor Tolba from South Cairo. Please, the microphone, please. Please. What is the procedures in the General Committee in South Cairo and Helwan? We have 7 general polling stations, 123 committees, and the voters are more than 2 million. Today the participation was delayed due to the weather situation. Everyone was on time. It was in Masr al-Adima in Salah ad-Din school. Yes, it opened at 10 minutes past 9 a.m. Only some the voters there was no breaches because the voters were casting their ballots very smoothly. In El Khalifa, there was a quarrel that took place between a woman. Her brother is a candidate, and she quarreled with another woman that they quarreled with each other, and there was a fight, and the head of the committee and the polling station have called the police, and the committee 51 located in Helwan and they were changing the lamp inside the polling station. They accused him of taking photos of the voting papers. But the head of the polling station said that this did not happen. So that's why there was a delay in the committee, and committee 11 and 12 polling station for the 16 constituencies in Masr al-Qadima, one have spoke in very rude manner with the judge, and after this he apologized, and everything resumed. Thank you. Please send this to the executive secretary here in the headquarters. Please. The judge Osama Shamardal, the head of the polling station in North Sinai. All the polling stations were there is also the committees and the polling stations 40, 41, 42 was going on very smoothly, and there was also a candidate have spoken very rudely with the judge, and we have sent a complaint for the general prosecution. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Judge Mu'min Salman, Gharbiya Governorate. The complaints. Good evening to you. Concerning Gharbiya Governorate, we have 7 general polling stations, sub-polling stations, 600 sub-polling stations. Only 2 committees have opened at past 30 minutes past 9, but all the other polling stations have opened on time. These are the only 2 polling stations, but the other polling station, the other polling stations have opened on time. And also Kafr Zayed, Basyoun, Otur, the sub-polling stations. In El Mahalla, there was a small fire in empty land, but it was there was also a quarrel that took place outside we also had 3 other polling stations they were so crowded. Also, there was several complaints from some breaches from some citizens. Because they complained about that there was distributing some money in order, so we depicted this breaches and there was also a breaches They found 55 cow bones for a specific candidate, and there was some cards that were collected in special places, and these after facing the accused, he confessed that he gives 150 pounds for every vote. And of course, law is going to take its role in this case. There are high turnout until now in several polling stations, and the head of the polling stations are paving way and helping the voters. Judge Khaled Mamdouh, Qalyubaya Governorate, the situation and the follow-up report. Good evening, Chancellor. Please. 500 sub-polling stations. The eligible more than 3 million. The polling stations opened on its time, except for one committee and polling station that opened at 10 a.m., not 9 a.m. There was some lack in the papers in some polling stations, but we have sent them. Are there any breaches? The sub-polling stations was and only the polling station number 9, the Muhammad Shaban School in Qalyub, there was a distribution of and you have registered this? Yes, of course. And I called the police on this. Yes, from the head of the polling station. Please. Thank you so much. And we are following up with you until the closing of all the polling stations. Judge Ahmed Abdel Hamid, the Governorate of the Qahliya, in the name of God. Concerning the following up and the going on of the polling, the election process, all the committees and the polling stations opened on time. There was a high turnout in Talkha and Belqas and in Mansoura. And we Also, we received also from the general polling station that a fan have fallen on the head of a woman, and then, but now she is okay and she was delivered to the hospital. She is an employee in the polling station. A ceiling fan fell on her head, but we sent her to the hospital and she is now okay and feeling well. Also, in Minyat al-Nasr, a woman fainted, but she was delivered to the hospital and she is okay and feeling well now. We did not receive any breaches until now. In Belqas and Gamasa, some have sent me I have just received this now. Belqas, Satamon and Gamasa, we are going to the polling stations that we feel that they are crowded. We are going to send more employees in order to help the citizens. Yes, please, coordination, please. Thank you so much. Judge Osama Abdel-Zahir, Sharqiyya Governorate. The following up. In Sharqiyya Governorate has 9 constituencies. The subcommittees and the sub-polling stations opened on time at 9 a.m. Cairo local time. Some stations started at 30 minutes past 9 and others at 10 a.m. but they opened at 9 a.m. The sub-polling station in Zagazig, there was breaches and received all some citizen was taking photos for and videos for the head of this polling station. The following committee also said that there was a high turnout in front of the polling stations. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. We're following up with you. Chancellor Hisham Abdelmegid, Port Said Governorate. The latest Governorate of Port Said, all the sub-committees and the sub-polling stations started, and the polling stations started on time at 9 a.m. The first constituency in Port Fouad, there was some complaints, 3 complaints only. It said that some candidate was distributing some money, and the other 2 complaints was also paying money to choose a specific candidate. The General Committee is following up on this. The election process went on very smoothly and easily, and with the coordination with the judge in Bahr el-Bahr, and we were able to empower all the voters to cast their ballots. Concerning the other polling stations, everything was going in very smoothly. So, thank you so much. Judge Ibrahim Abu Zahra, Al-Munawiyah Governorate. Good evening, sir. The polling stations and the constituencies, more than 2 million citizens are eligible to cast their ballots in the governorate. Most of the committees and the polling stations opened on time. The election process went on very smoothly. Some polling stations needed logistical services, so we sent them some more employees. Is there any breaches? No. And there were completely not any breaches that could be mentioned. So we are just following on the positive and the negatives, of course, as you know. So Ahmed Abu Amra, the judge in Ismailia Governorate, if there are any breaches, go ahead. We have 3 constituencies, and the eligible voters are 1,400,000 citizens. there was some clashes between two candidates and their fans, but it was overcome and did not spoil any of the election process. And it was outside the polling station. Also, there was a circuit cut off in a polling station, and we sent generators. After 1 hour, the circuit came, but it did not affect the process of the election process. Thank you so much. Judge Muhammad Amara in Dumyat Governorate. Is there any breaches? No. Thank God today the Dumyat Governorate, all the polling stations were opened on time at 9 p.m. Cairo local time, and we were all connecting with the National Election Authority monitoring room, and we were provided by all the services and the logistical services, and the logistical support were provided to us by the National Election Authority. Judge Shafiq Janak, Kafr al-Sheikh Governorate. The breaches, please, directly. The microphone. Please. Good evening. All the polling stations opened at 9 a.m. There are not any breaches that could be mentioned. Everything is going on very smoothly. There were no complaints, no breaches. We have complained from the crowded and high turnout. Thank you so much, and we are following with you. Judge Mustafa Sami Abdel Gawad, Suez Governorate. Any breaches in the Governorate? We started at 9 a.m. Only the polling station number 29 have started at 20 minutes past 9 a.m. There was some complaints from the candidates for not allowing and permitting their assistants to attend the voting process. And we have discussed all the complaints and investigated all the complaints from the candidates and discussed the problem with them, and a woman quarreled with another in one of the committees, the polling stations, and we have registered this. And the general polling station have closed 15 minutes past 9. Judge Muhammad Izzat Said, Governorate of North Sinai. The breaches, please. The microphone. We did not receive any complaints or any breaches. We have received here a complaint in Bi'r al-Abd. There was, it was crowded. Is there any only 2 schools in the second constituency are still working until now, and we are following with you. Judge Abdullah Muhammad Abdu, Governorate of South Sinai. Good evening. Thank God. South Sinai, the polling stations opened on time at 9 a.m. We have only 1 complaint through the whole day. A woman was voting for her sister. The polling stations were closed on 9 p.m. on time. That was a follow-up of the 13 governorate that the polling station was going on. All the voters that are still inside the committees are going, and the polling stations are going to be able to cast their ballots, and all the breaches and the complaints are taken into consideration. Thank very much for the Interior Ministry for the videos. The citizens there are specific. Please send us any complaints and any videos. Don't just post it on the social media. We are responsible for this. Don't use the social media. Please send us any complaints. And all what have been, we have brought you now a follow-up on the first day of the second phase of the House of Representatives 2025 in 13 governorates. Thank you so much. We ask all the voters to participate and the citizens to participate in the second phase. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
announcing that Parliament has reconvened. 200 years is the age of parliamentary life in Egypt. 200 years and the Egyptians have been enacting their laws and legislations and choosing who represents them. In the past, our grandfathers voted, participated and elected. And now it is your turn to complete the journey. Your vote is a trust. Your vote is a strength for your country, and it shapes the future for our children. The House of Representatives elections 2025. Your voice matters.